out and went into a field to work and to glean behind the harvesters. Okay. Boaz come and he asked one of his servants, who is this damsel? Who is this woman? The servant said, her name is Ruth, this Moabitess who come back from Moab with her mother-in-law Naomi. Okay. So now he finds out who she is, and now he finds out what she does. In chapter 2 and verse 10, she asks him a question. She said, why have I found grace in your sight? Right. You know how women do, men, when you've been nice to them. Why are you being so nice to me? I got to hear here. What are you looking for from me? She said, I'm a stranger from a strange land. And you don't know anything about me, but you've been so good to me. He said, it's all because I heard about how you treated your mother-in-law, Naomi, who was my dead cousin Elimelech's wife. How you have left your own homeland. How you have left your mother and father. Left the land where you were raised and come to a country where you don't even know a soul. He said, that says a lot about who you are. He said, and because of that, at lunchtime, I want you to eat with the other women. And after lunchtime, I want you to start working with the other women. Somebody say favor. Favor ain't fair, but it sure feels fabulous. Say neighbor, favor is not fair, but it sure feels fabulous. Others been on their job and can't get a promotion. You showed up yesterday and got a raise. Favor is not fair, but it sure feels fabulous. God never said he was a fair God. God said he was a just God. That God's going to give you just what you deserve. So I got to help him. He said, you eat lunch with them, and when you go back to work, work with them. He instructed men to leave some extra grain behind so Ruth could pick up extra food. So I got to help him. Then at the end of the chapter, not only does she work until the end of the barley season, because she was a good worker, he said, you work until the end of the wheat season. You see, when you're a good worker, they try to keep you around. Amen. There are some temporary workers on the job you would rather have more so than the full time. I'm preaching, baby, y'all shout. So now we move into chapter number 3. Sunday school, right? Our lesson comes from chapter 3 of the lesson. In chapter 3, verse 3, New Living Translation, Naomi says, baby, it's time I find you a husband. It's time I find you a man. Somebody to provide for you. As I said, during this time, a woman didn't have a husband. If it didn't have a man or a spiritual covenant, it was hard for a woman to make it. She would have to go through what we call desperate measures. She may even have to become a lady of the night just to make ends meet. So I got to help here. So in verse number 3 of the text, Naomi said, baby, New Living Translation, I want you to do 3 things. I want you to take a bath, put on some cologne, and change your clothes. Take a bath, put on some cologne, and change your clothes. Put a pen right there. I got to leave Ruth and Naomi alone. I'm talking to the men now. It's a guy, some of you all may have seen him, and he's not just by himself. He stands on that corner, a young man with a cup in his hand. Anybody ever saw him? Don't look like nothing wrong with him. He's a fairly decent looking young man. In this town, There are more women than there are men. There are more women in the world than there are men. I'm going to tell you why. If you go to the mall, you're going to find 2 women walking, 3 or 4 women walking, toting bags. Every now and then you will see a man and a woman come walking. When you go to the club, you'll see 200 women and 30 men. When you come to the church, you'll find 100 women and 3 men. If there are just as many men as there are women, where are they? Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1 said that there are 7 women to every 1 man. I said this to say this, men, if you would take a bath, use some soap, change your clothes, you get a woman. That's biblical now. Read it when you get home. Hold on, you don't believe nothing I'm saying. Put a pen in Ruth. Go to Isaiah chapter 4. Isaiah chapter 4. Isaiah chapter 4, verse number 1, and we all gonna read together. Put it on the screen up there, bro. Don't wait till you put it on the screen, because somebody will say I'm telling it to you. Isaiah chapter 4. Somebody need to see this. See, Ruth was in a predicament. And this predicament is bothering all women today. Chapter 4, verse 1, let's all read together. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of 1 man, saying, we will eat our own bread, wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of 1 man. Now, if it's 6 other women out there after your man, what are you doing putting him out of the house? You're still looking down the road wondering how come he ain't came back. I'm preaching better than this. If it's 6 other women, 7 women for 1 man, you can't take a bath, you can't clean yourself up and find a woman. The guy come to my one the other day, he was not as he look. I'm not rolling on. I'm meditating on the very thing I'm preaching about right now. I'm tired of men being a fool. You don't believe that more women than men? Every Negro you see, excuse my friend, that's around here walking and begging is some woman somewhere letting that man spend the night somewhere. This old woman back in the roof now. You want to know how to get a man? Get with one of the old women, she'll show you. In the text, I'm back in the roof. In the text. The old woman is Naomi. She's telling the young woman how to get a man. If you don't get nothing else out of this lesson today, this is an old woman trying to teach a young woman how to get a man. Everybody, if you don't have a Bible, raise your hand. Be honest. We'll put it on the screen if need be. Chapters 3, what did it say? She said, wash yourself, clean yourself up. I'm going to show you how to get a man. That's all she said. She says, in verse number 2, I'm backing up, 3 and 2. She said, because I want you to watch this. She said, now the man is working. The man is working. You get it when you get home. She said, he's down on the threshing floor working. She said, now after you change, take the bath and the perfume, and put on your different arrangement. Go down there and stay out of sight. Stay out of sight. You know what that means? You need to know your place.
All right.
Know your place, know your time. Amen. You see, a man is in charge of the house. I'm in charge of the washing machine, the vacuum cleaner. I'm in charge of the washing machine, how many loads get washed. I'm in charge. Amen. But see, all of us need to know our timing and our place.
Yeah.
She said, now I want you to go down